Oh, come on.
Adam is in need of a second date update this morning, and we're here to help him out. Hello, Adam.
Good morning.
Talk to us about Stephanie. How did you meet, and how'd the first date go?
The first date went great. She was introduced to me. It was a blind date setup, which, I don't normally do, and they never go well. But my coworker is friends with her, and I trust my coworker's judgment.
Okay.
That's nice. I mean, how close are you to this coworker? How long have you been friends? How much time have you spent with her? How well do you think she knows you? Does she know you outside of the office and what you're like in the real world versus how you are at work?
That's a really good point. Yeah, we've worked together for, 5 or 6 years. But I'd say over the last couple of years, we hung out outside of work a little bit more. And yeah, she knows me and she knows what I'm looking for, I think.
Okay. Because I don't know, even at this point, Jeff, would you, if you were a single dude, would you trust my judgment if I tried to set you up with somebody?
I would be open to testing your judgment.
Testing my judgment? Yeah, it would be curiosity would be what would be driving it. Like, what does she think?
Yeah.
I might like.
I mean, you and I, obviously, Jen and I have different tastes and interests and couldn't be two more different people, but she has known me for a very long time, and I trust her wisdom to a point and would be willing to meet her.
So cool. Okay. I love that you're open to it. I love people who are open-minded and willing to try new things. So I think that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was open-minded. I've tried everything. so it's nice. It's refreshing to get a personal recommendation these days.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I took Stephanie out to dinner and drinks. We went to Nolia Kitchen in OTR.
Cool.
And the place is great. Like, we had a really good meal, and the best part was we just talked. We talked for 2 hours. We were just sitting there, and I could have gone another 2 hours. I think the conversation went really well, and the only reason the date ended was because she had come straight from work, and she had to get home to walk her dog.
Dogs are a responsibility and also at times a very convenient excuse to get out of things.
Believe me. In fact, I even asked my coworker, does she have a dog? Because I wanted to make sure it wasn't just a setup. But yes, she has a dog.
So funny.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was legit. So I walked her to her car. She gave me a hug. I said, I'd like to see you again. She said, that sounds good. And I have not heard from her.
That sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds good.
That sounds great.
That does sound promising.
Sounds
though.
good.
I think it's when you get a that sounds good, that's definitely you're going to get a call, but I'm sad that you didn't.
I don't know. Sometimes I say sounds good just to get away from somebody.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds good. I
Yeah.
gotta go. Sounds good.
Hey, I'll call you later.
Yes, please. Sounds good. I'll see
But
you
did
later.
she say sounds good? Or you said she said that sounds good. That sounds good.
Believe me, I've been playing it over in my head. I never realized that there could be so much in 2 words.
Oh, we do this daily.
Yeah.
We overanalyze everything. Okay, anything else you think? Well, go ahead. I didn't want to interrupt.
No, there's nothing else. I mean, it was, I've heard this on your show, and sometimes you think, oh, well, of course you did this wrong thing, or you came off that way. I really can't think of anything.
Yeah.
And I don't want to. It feels kind of silly and childish to bring it up with our mutual friend, and so I'm hoping you all can help me out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because that is kind of fun. That is kind of awkward. Because what would you say to your friend that set you up? Hey, I had a really good time and she's not calling me.
Yeah, did she say anything about me?
Yeah, what'd she say?
You say, call your friend. Give me your phone. I'm
She's
going
not
to text
calling
her
me
like
back.
I'm you.
Could you ask her why she's not? That's the tough part about being the person that sets you up, though, too, because then you almost feel like you have a vested interest and you're partially responsible for it.
Yeah, I got to see this through.
I better.
That's why I don't
sure.
like setting people up, is that very reason right there. Like,
Yeah.
if it doesn't work out or if they bleep you over, I have
Right.
a little bit of guilt.
Sure, you feel responsible.
And you would be.
Yes, I would.
And they will blame you.
That's right. Yeah, I blame you, Jen
It's
Jordan.
all your fault. Oh, God.
All right, well, why don't we take a break? When we come back, we will call Stephanie and see what she really thought of Adam and her date with him as Second Date Update continues next with Jeff and Jen, Cincinnati's Q102. Well, Adam met Stephanie on a blind date. This is a friend of his, a coworker of his, who you figure knows him well enough to know who he would hit it off with. I imagine she knows both these people well enough to, in her mind at least, think that these two would hit it off. So they went on a date and they did hit it off. Adam thought so anyway. And when he walked her to the car, she had to bail at one point on the date. It wasn't early. I mean, you guys hung out long enough. You didn't feel like she was rushing out of there after an inordinate amount of time, do you?
No, not at all. It flowed.
Yeah. She had to go let her dog out or something, which anyone who has a dog knows they can only be alone for so long, and you got to get home.
Yep.
Especially if you haven't had a chance to run to the house first before the date.
Right.
And what was the quote? That sounds good. He said, I'd love to see you again, or let's get together again, or let's do this again. And she said, that sounds good.
Exactly.
So we're going to call her and see what's going on.
Hello.
Hello, is this Stephanie?
It is.
It's Jeff and Jen at Q102. How are you this
Hi.
morning?
What's Jeff and Jen?
Yeah.
I'm good.
You ever get to listen to our show?
Of course, I listen to Q102 all the time.
Oh, we appreciate that.
This isn't one of those.
You know.
Yes,
You guys do the second date update thing.
that's exactly right.
It's your lucky day.
Congratulations.
It's all about you today.
Well, this is hilarious because I have not been dating and I just went on one date. So getting
wow.
this second date update
That's all
after
it
one
took
date,
is just one.
Oh my God.
And you're already in trouble.
That's kind of crazy, but I hate to say it, but I just, gosh, I don't know what to say to him other than it is so cliche, but it's not him, it's me.
I love
That's
that.
so funny.
Oh, it's you.
So what is it about you then? What is your issue?
Gosh, I mean, seriously, like he was so great, and I did really, really like him a lot. And I think that's the problem because that kind of freaks me out a little. Because I just got divorced, and I haven't gone on any dates. I haven't dated or anything in like 15 years. So
I know.
So, like,
how long? Oh, because you were married.
yeah.
Yeah, once you're
Wow,
married,
you really took some time.
yeah, you stop dating other people.
That's what I was thinking. What do you mean?
Is that how that works?
Yeah. I mean, and so like to go on one date and really like somebody, it really kind of did freak me out. It really scared me how much I liked him.
Okay, but why is that a bad thing? Was there something about him, or are you just afraid of getting into a new relationship and getting hurt again?
Well, I'm just, after my husband, marrying him, I kind of questioned my own judgment because he wasn't great. I mean, I thought he was great, but it turned out that he definitely wasn't. So I just don't know. I'm not sure that I even trust myself. And
You think your picker might be broke?
Oh, wow.
yeah, I mean, we really hit it off, but I was like, oh, great. Like I go on one date and then do I just like attach? Am I just like, I don't trust
Off
myself.
the market.
This is a great time to reintroduce the rule of Fran.
Oh boy, here
This
we
is
go.
my mom's rule. You got to try something 3 times before you make any sort of determination whether you like it or not.
Yeah, because it doesn't mean just because you're going to go out with him once or twice or 3 times doesn't mean you're going to marry him. You can opt out whenever.
That's true too.
If it went great, give it another
Yeah,
go.
but how is she supposed to tell him that she wants to keep dating other people? Like, or do you just say, hey, by the way, I'm dating you, but I'm also dating 5 other people?
Is that what you want? You want to date around, or do you think
I feel like
that's
she wants to
something
date
that
more.
you need to do? That it's if you really like the first guy you go out with,
And all those people you date, you have to date them all 3 times.
And don't say that to her.
I'm kidding. That's a joke. Listen, I'm going to tell you something, a conversation that I had with a woman who was divorced not that long ago. We were having the same exact conversation we're having with you right now. And she was questioning her picker. Mm-hmm. And as she reflected upon the years that they dated and got married and raised 2 kids together and was able to step back, she said, the reality is, he was great. It was great, and we were great. But he changed. He's not the same person today that he was then. That doesn't mean he's a bad person or that he was necessarily even a bad pick. Are you the same person you were 15 years ago? I'm just saying people change, people grow. We don't always grow in the same direction. So is it really your picker, or just maybe that's how it goes sometimes?
Good
and we
point.
move on.
Yeah.
Was your husband great when you met him?
Of course. I mean, things were great back then. And maybe that's it. Maybe that's a part of it, just like accepting less than I deserve as things go along. But that's what maybe I don't trust. So maybe I am getting ahead of myself a little bit.
Yeah.
But, I just think about like all the relationship stuff, sleeping with someone new, like,
Oh, because it's been
and
a long time since you've been naked for the first time in front of somebody.
Oh, yeah. And those things do change.
Yeah.
That's the truth. It really does. You're like, wow, what are you guys doing these days? Holy moly.
And you have to face the real possibility that if this does turn into something, you may very well never have control over your thermostat again for the rest of your life.
You're going to bed at 65.
This is the biggest issue in Jeff's marriage right now.
Jeff can't wait for spring to get here.
He just wants to open a window for
Tired
the love.
of freezing out.
I think the thing is, though, it has to be a little bit scary when you get out of a relationship and you start dating someone and you really, really like them and you really, really hit it off. It has to be a little bit scary to just immediately commit to that person right away. Like, I would feel like you need to go on a few bad dates.
Yeah,
But you
especially
see,
Just to make sure.
right. But there's the opposite of that, too, because there are some people that are like, yes, I hit it out of the park on
know.
the first out.
I just don't
on the
know.
first at bat.
Oh, man.
Well,
Yeah.
Stephanie, we're making the case, or I'm not. Jen and Fritz sound like they're making the case that you owe this guy 2 more dates before you can make this
I
determination.
wouldn't say 2
I
more
think
dates,
Tim
but
said-
maybe
Oh,
at
Tim
least
said that.
one.
I'm not saying lock
Tim
it
said
in.
2. I said 1.
I'm just saying.
Tim says you owe him 2 more dates.
You just
That'll be 3.
said it was great. We had an awesome time. We had a great
Yeah.
conversation. I'm just
Don't
saying,
overthink
don't
it.
write it off quite yet. Doesn't have to be like picking out wedding dresses.
Or go out with like 5 people over the
That's
next
a lot of
2
people.
weeks, 3 weeks. I'm just
Where's
saying.
she supposed to find them?
Match.com.
Oh, God.
Whatever. Just go out with a couple of other people and then you'll realize, like, holy smokes, I got to go back out with this guy. If he is willing to wait the time.
I don't know.
Can I
What's he
jump
got to
in?
say about all this?
Adam.
Yeah.
Yes, Adam, please do.
These are all very good points, but I just want to say, Stephanie, you don't owe me anything. You don't owe me a second or third date. And I haven't said this yet, but I'm a divorced person also. And so, Stephanie, I completely get it. I would love to go out again, and there's no expectations. We can go out as friends. We can take the dog for a walk. Like, I'm happy to go slow. I enjoyed talking to you, and it doesn't need to be a big thing about yet or ever.
So you're totally cool with just going nice and slow. There's no pressure. You could just be friends, just hang out.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I just feel so silly with all of this. It's like, it makes me so nervous, and it feels silly that I feel so nervous about all of it, and now that's like this whole big thing.
Now it's a thing.
Well, that can be part of the fun of it, is the nervous. I mean, when was the last time you felt nervous about something like this? It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Makes us feel young.
It's like
Yeah.
that scary roller coaster nervous.
Yeah. Like when you want to puke.
Some people like it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'll try my best not to get ahead of myself, and yeah, let's give it another shot.
Can I take you to lunch?
Okay, yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, lunch sounds good.
Great. Yeah, lunch does sound good.
We're always
I
hungry.
was going to say, we're always ready for lunch at this show.
Okay, we got to confirm second date, right?
That's a yes for me, yes.
All right. I'm happy to hear that.
Fantastic.
Of
That's
course,
great.
that's a yes for me. All right, I'm excited. This is exciting.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, you guys, since we had a 2-part yes.
It has. Wow, I
So
forgot.
this is good.
Yeah, we only had to hold a gun to her head to get her to say yes. But
The 3 out of the 4 of us had to tell her to do it, actually.
yeah. I'm
No,
kidding.
it'll be good. It'll be
This is
good.
a-
Same.
no,
I think
it'll
this will be
great.
wonderful.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, tell you what, Stephanie, we're going to actually set it up with Adam since he initially made the call, but it was very kind of you to indulge us and have this conversation with us. Thank you for taking the call, and we wish you both the best moving forward, whatever you guys decide.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you very much.
All right. You need a little help, do you? With the second date update? We got you covered. Just send us an email, Jeff and Jen at WKRQ.com.
Coming up, your shot at $1,000. The 1K letter of the day is coming up next. First, check the roads. We got Denise Stan.